Once I show you the wear and tear, I feel like some people are gonna freak out. Hi everyone, Saki here and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I wanted to do something I've never done before, and that is actually a recent purchases update. I actually really enjoy these on other people's channels, so I thought I would try one myself, and plus I thought it would be a great way to give you guys kind of an update on how I'm liking things or how I've been using and not using all of my recent purchases. And I think although I'm saying recent purchases, I'm going to go all the way back to about 6 months. Now, I will not be including anything that I've actually done a whole video about. So I'm not including my Chanel iridescent flap, even though I only got those about 4 months ago, because I already have a full dedicated video all about the wear and tear of those bags. So anything that I have done individual videos for, I will link down below. And again, that includes my Chanel iridescent flap, my Louis Vuitton pochette Felicie, my Louis Vuitton Neverfull, and all those other things that you've seen on my channel. So please take a look at those videos if you don't see what you're looking for here. Before we get started, I just wanted to say hello and welcome to any new viewers who might be watching. My name is Saki. I upload videos every single week about luxury fashion, and I really love cute and girly things. And as you can see, I really love the color pink. So if any of those things interest you, I highly urge you to subscribe to my channel and also watch some of my other videos, because I do think that you would like my content. Alright, let's get started with the first thing. So actually, the first thing that I did want to talk to you guys about is actually my decision on that YSL bag I posted a couple of weeks ago. I'll link the video up here and down below if you haven't watched it already, but basically I bought a YSL bag from Fashion File, and I was having the hardest time deciding on whether I wanted to keep it, and I ended up returning it. A lot of people won't be surprised because I was very hesitant in that video, and it took me a while to pinpoint exactly why, but I think it really boils down to the color and the style of the bag. So like I mentioned in that video, I was really unsure about the style of the vertical quilting that bag had. Although I really like it now, I just wasn't sure if it was something I was gonna like long term, and I ultimately decided that it's probably not going to be, even though I think that's also totally okay. Like, you never know how a bag is gonna last, and you never know like how you're gonna feel about it in, 2, 3, or 5 years, and that's totally okay. But coupled with the fact that I also wasn't really 100% sure about the color, it kind of pushed my decision into returning it. So as I mentioned a couple of times on my channel, I'm really looking for like a white or cream bag to add to my collection, because as you can see, I'm currently all about the pinks. So I thought it would be really nice to add something a little bit more light, and just to add like a little bit of variety. I also think that having a white bag would look really cute with like my pink outfit. So that is why I've been pushing myself to look at more white bags. But this one, a lot of people actually noticed this, and for some reason I didn't really notice it at first, but that bag was almost like a light gray color. When I saw it online, I totally thought it was a cream, and I'm pretty sure like the bag name had cream in it, but it was honestly like kind of a grayish color, and I didn't really realize that until I tried pairing it with pinks. Like, I tied one of my pink twillies on it, and it just didn't look right for some reason. And I do believe, like other people have been saying, that it was like more of a gray undertone or like a light wash gray. So after realizing that, I just realized that it really wasn't going to work with my style. At the end of the day, if it doesn't work for you, you don't want to spend that much money on it. So that's kind of how I felt, and that is why the bag went back. So yeah, I'm still on the hunt for a white or cream bag, but I'm gonna take it easy and take it slow this time. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go in order of like the oldest to newest things. Hopefully I can kind of remember the order, but I actually wanted to start off talking about my Chanel wallet on chain Trendy. So I bought this, I think it's been almost about 6 months, I believe, maybe less. And the reason why I wanted to talk about this is because I honestly thought I would use this a lot more than I have, and I wanted to mention a couple reasons why, because I do think that they brought this back for some of the later seasons in Chanel, and it's very popular. But I do want to mention a couple of things that I found which makes it less user-friendly to me than the Chanel classic wallet on chain. Now, I do have a comparison video where I compare both this one to the classic wallet on a chain. I will link it down below for you guys, but I wanted to mention a couple of things specifically here. So first of all, the fact that there is no pocket really drives me nuts, and I mentioned it in that video, but I didn't really realize like how big of a deal that was. And I think it's because these things are kind of hard to get into. Not hard to get into, but because they're so small, you have to kind of pack them really like carefully and thoughtfully. So although there are like credit card slots and stuff in the back, I always just find it a hassle to have to go inside the bag to pull out a credit card every time I need it. And I mainly did use this for, days that I go shopping. I don't know, I just feel like with the other wallet on a chain, like the classic one, the back pocket is just so easy to use because I just stuff my credit card and my ID there, and whenever I'm out shopping, it's just so easy to pull. Whereas this one, you have to turn the turn lock and then like dig all the way in the back for your credit card. So I don't know, I just don't find it as functional as I thought it would be. The other thing is that I really find the chain length to be a little bit awkward. So the way that it works is that it just goes through these two grommets and it's like one big loop. So you just pull the chain all the way through like this, and it is very, very, very long on me. Even crossbody, it's a little bit too long, and I find that there aren't as many ways to wear this as the classic wallet on a chain. There's just so many other ways to shorten the chain in the classic wallet on chain. Like you can crisscross the straps to make it slightly shorter. This one, the only way that I've come up to wear it is just by pulling these straps outward and then using it like this, but then the chain totally just covers this bar up here, and I still have my sticker on mine, but I feel like if I had taken it off it would like cause a lot of scratching. So that just kind of makes me uncomfortable, but this is the only way that I've thought to wear it otherwise. Or I guess I could try like just tying a knot in the middle. I don't know, I just, for some reason the chain length isn't perfect. So yeah, I'm just finding myself not really gravitating towards this bag, even though I love it so much. I mean, I love the look of it, and I love the fact that it has this lock. It's just not as functional as I thought it would be, even though I don't think it's going to go anywhere. I still love it and want to keep it in my collection, but I thought I would just mention that because it is a very, very popular bag right now, so keep those things in mind if you are looking to buy this. Alright, next, no, don't be shocked, but I want to talk to you guys about my Gucci Brixton loafers, and from afar, they don't look bad, but once I show you the wear and tear, I feel like some people are going to freak out because it's pretty sad. So the reason is because I wore these shoes to death when I first got them. I got them when it was just transitioning into spring, and when spring hit I literally wore this all the freaking time. I mean, I think I even wore them to like IKEA, to the grocery store. It didn't matter because I just love these shoes so much and they are so comfortable. Now, I said it when I first bought it and I'll say it again because it's so true. I could literally walk all day in these and just feel nothing. They feel like walking on clouds. Like, it's amazing. I would honestly buy another pair in a heartbeat to replace these, but I do feel like probably the same thing is going to happen because I'm going to wear them a lot. Alright, so looking at it like this, you can already see there is a huge crease, which is pretty normal. I've seen a lot of people with these shoes and every single person has creasing, although mine seems to be a lot worse than other people's. I don't know. What do you think? And then, of course, there is a little bit of creasing on the back because I have worn it a couple of times where I actually put this part down and step on it like a mule, which is actually one of the design features of this shoe, so it's perfectly okay to do. But yes, as a result, there is a lot of creasing on the back, and the worst thing about this is that there is so much scratching. So as you can see on the front, there's a lot of scuff marks, and then on the back there are those scuff marks again. Now, these shoes I'm pretty sure are lambskin, so I'm not sure how to clean it without making it worse. I mean, I haven't even tried yet, but I should probably Google it and see what you can do about these. And then another thing that I've noticed is that underneath the metal, like, horse bit right here, there is, like, a lot of, I think, is it from rusting? I don't know. There's just, some, see, you can see, like, the black mark of it. Yeah, that's just not flattering. My poor shoe. And of course it is like that on the other side as well. Actually, it's probably worse because there's a bunch of scratches on there. Yikes. You know, it's so bad. Yeah, I mean, I'm really sad about it, but then again, I did wear it to death. I feel like there aren't that many reviews on the wear and tear of this shoe, so I would love to know if you guys have these shoes and if you've experienced the same thing as me, because I just feel so sad because I love them so much and they were so expensive, and yeah, they've just worn out so fast. Maybe it's the way that I walk. I mean, I am clumsy and I don't really be careful when I'm walking, so that could be it as well. But yeah, it just makes me really sad because they are so comfortable and they're probably one of the best shoes that I own, and like I said, I would buy them again in a heartbeat, but I don't know if it's going to be the exact same with another pair of shoes. So alright, next I wanted to talk about my Louis Vuitton Zoe wallet. So I think I bought these right after the Gucci shoes, and I have wanted this wallet for a long time because it is the perfect compact size wallet. But this one is actually probably my favorite wallet other than my little card case that I use all the time. The reason being is that this is so freaking small. It can fit into my mini handbag. I mean, since we were just talking about the wallet on chain, it can fit in here too. No problem. It's very, very small and compact. However, it packs the punch of a full full-size wallet because once you open it, you can fit full-size bills in here without having to fold them. It's got a couple of places for cards in the middle, and then it's also got a little coin pouch, which I really like. Not that I carry a ton of coins with me, but it is nice to have, and I actually do put like safety pins and bobby pins in here sometimes. So yeah, it's just an amazing wallet. Now I got mine in the really light damier azur color with the pink, and I have to say there is a little bit of scratching and scuffing. So there is one big one up here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try to insert a photo if you can't see it, but it is just right here. And then there's also some really minor scratches on the smooth leather on the top. Now they do this combo in like the pochette Felicie and bigger bags. However, I wouldn't fear for that as much as the little wallet, because I do only think that these scratches happened because it's been banged around in my bag along with all of my other things. So that is probably why it's scratched. But in general, I don't feel like this leather is necessarily delicate or anything. So just a side note, in case you are looking at just this color combination in other bags. Other than that, there has been no problem with anything else. Like, I feel like the glazing is still really immaculate. I know that Louis Vuitton's been having problems with the glazing lately, but on here, I don't see any problem. Honestly, other than that, I don't really notice anything else, but yeah, like I said, that's pretty good because I haven't had this wallet for that long. Alright, next we're going to talk about the bag that pretty much inspired this video, and that is my Prada Odette bag. And man, I am so in love with this bag. Like, actually emotionally in love with this bag. I use it all the freaking time. Like, seriously, more than any of my other bags I've ever owned. And I honestly think it's because, one, it is so stinking cute and it's my style to a T, and two, it's so durable. Like, I brought this bag to the mountains, I've brought it to concerts, I've just pretty much abused the crap out of this bag, and it looks great. Now there are a couple of things that have worn on it because I've used it so much, but honestly it's not that big of a deal, and I just feel like this bag is going to last me forever, and I love it so much. I just can't even. Like, every time I go to do something, I always grab this bag, and I'm like, no, it's such a novelty piece. Like, everybody's gonna notice that you're wearing the same bag all the time. Try not to grab it, but I still do, and I don't care because I love it to death. So this is the Prada Odette bag in the heart shape. They do have a Prada Odette bag that is their normal one that is more of like a dome shape, but this one was released especially for Chinese Valentine's Day this year, and I bought it full price from the Prada website. A lot of people thought it was probably a bad idea because it would go on sale, you know, probably in a year or in a couple of months, but I don't care. It was totally worth the money already for how much I've worn it. So it just looks like this in the front. It is the Saffiano Prada leather, which is very durable. It's completely scratch resistant and it's water resistant as well, and it's literally made up of that leather all around, including the strap and the top handle. Now let me go over some of the wear and tear. So there is some scuffing on it. Like, you can see there is a little scuff on the handle right here. I actually don't know if that's just wipeable though. I'm pretty sure it is, but I haven't tried because I literally just noticed. And then there are also a couple of scuffs on the handle right here on the back. There's one right there and one right there. So yeah, aside from the minor scuffs on the outside, I'm really not noticing anything else on the leather, which is great because I feel like Prada kind of has a weird reputation when it comes to their leather, but I honestly think that has to do more with like the leather losing its shape. But this one is so structured that I don't ever see that happening. Now, where I actually noticed the most wear and tear is actually on the inside of the bag. So as I mentioned in my unboxing video, it's made out of a really smooth, delicate leather on the inside, and I said I was really afraid of it scratching it up, and yep, that's kind of happened. It is really scratched on the inside. I don't know if you can see any of that, and there's like some scuff marks, like a circle shaped one right here that I have no idea where that came from, and just a couple of, you know, scratches and stuff. And I guess that's inevitable. I mean, you gotta put stuff in your bag, right? And stuff is bound to scratch it, so it sucks, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I just love this bag so much. I mean, in my unboxing video, I showed you guys how much it can hold, and honestly, I feel like it can hold even more because I can fit everything that I need into this little tiny bag. It seems crazy, but trust me, this bag packs a punch and can literally hold anything. I mean, I probably feel like it can hold more than my Chanel Classic Medium, probably almost as much as my pochette Matisse. So yeah, just really been loving this bag. I also wanted to give you an update on these little D-rings in case you did watch that video and you were still curious about it. I do think that it is for a bag charm, so let me go get one. A lot of people thought like maybe the strap goes into it or it holds down the strap. I don't think so. I honestly think that it's for bag charms because look how cute this is. So when you're carrying it like this, the bag charm just kind of like dangles on the side, and I honestly do believe that that's what it's for. So yep, mystery solved on that. Alright, and the last item that I want to talk to you guys about is my Chanel Trendy CC bag in the chevron quilting from the 2018 spring collection, I believe. So I recently bought this off of Facebook from Eurotrash, which is an Australian consignment store, and I've been loving this bag so much. I love it so much more than my other trendy that I had. I think it's because a lot of people have said that the way that this is quilted with the lines going this way, it kind of makes the bag look a little bit taller and just more, I don't know, more structured in my opinion. So I've just been really loving it. I'm actually wearing it a lot for fall because I do find that this pink is a little bit more muted than my other pinks, and it just goes really well with my autumn outfits. Because I bought this bag used, there is some wear and tear from the previous owner. And one more wear and tear item that I wanted to mention that I feel like came with the bag but I didn't mention in my unboxing, and I just find this really strange, but it's actually got some weird indentation on the top right here. God, I hope you can see that. If not, I will insert a picture. But there's just some like indentations all along here, and it's actually from the CC logo stitching that's up here, because as you can see, this is stitched and you can feel the thread, and when the bag closes, it actually makes an imprint like on the leather right here, which is super weird. And I mean, I guess unless you store it without closing the flap, it's bound to happen. Yeah, that is super strange. So I actually have been trying to consciously store it just like this so that it doesn't get any worse. But yeah, it's super weird. Just wanted to mention that in case it happens to you. I mean, just try to store your bag like this, I guess, without it touching, or maybe try to find like a felt that you can put right here. I'm pretty sure it came with one, and it was definitely wrapped that way when I got it, but it still has indents, so I'm not sure how that got there. Other than that, yeah, I don't really notice anything too crazy. Like I said, I have been wearing it a lot, and I do find that this bag is super functional, and I do love the 3 compartments, even though one thing I will say that I don't love about it is that it's kind of, the main compartment is a little bit small. So if I'm trying to carry my camera in it, I can't, just because it's a little bit too bulky, which is super annoying to me because this bag is like a pretty decent sized bag. It's like a medium size, you know, like my Lady Dior, but it can't fit as much just because of the little compartments that it has. It kind of annoys me because it feels like you should be able to fit a lot in there. Yeah, that is all I have to say about this bag. I still do really love it, and I'm loving this style so much more than my other one. By the way, like I mentioned, my other one is still for sale. Yes, I still can't find anybody who wants to rehome this bag, so I have actually decreased the price a little bit. So if you're interested, please send me a DM on Instagram. I have significantly decreased this price, so I hope that somebody will buy it after this. But yeah, still here, still waiting to be loved. One more thing that I did want to say is that I actually do want to do a video comparing this CC Trendy to the Pochette Matisse from Louis Vuitton, because they are a little bit similar. They do have the exact same like 3 compartment situation going on with the like top handle thing. So if you are interested in seeing that, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I will be happy to do that for you. Also, if you want a video on any of my other bags that I have, like a full length, you know, review or an updated wear and tear, please let me know as well, because I would be happy to do one. So that's all for my video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you enjoyed seeing all of my recent purchases and how I've been getting on with them. If you did like this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel because I do upload videos every single week. And with that, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!